Hi, Imperfect Life Insiders. This is Kamira again with imperfectlife.com. And today I wanted to talk to you about 5 telltale signs your pet needs to be euthanized. There's a post on my blog about this more in detail, and I'll give you the information at the end. But when it comes to euthanasia or contemplating the choice of euthanasia, it's a very personal choice and one of probably the hardest decisions you'll have to make. So I'm hoping that this video will help you maybe come to a final decision. Yay or nay, is euthanasia the right choice for me? I hope some of the things discussed in this video will help better clarify for you which choice is right for yourself. When it comes to dealing with having to contemplate euthanasia, your pet may be facing illness, a freak accident. It just depends. Every circumstance is different. And I can personally attest what one person is willing to deal with, another person may not be willing to deal with. When it comes to euthanasia, it could be anything from people cannot afford the cost for rectifying the situation or illness, everything from cost limitations all the way to just a matter of, I hate to say the word convenience for lack of a better word. So it's at the end of the day, it is a personal choice, but I'm hoping that the following 5 telltale signs further gives you clarification on what choice you need to make that's best for you. So the first one, your pet is in unbearable pain. Um, One of the telltale signs when it comes to making the choice to euthanize is has to do with pain. And for me personally, what my promise to my pet is I wanted to give her the best life possible, and that meant quality of life. So when it came to being in unbearable pain, I didn't want it to be a thing that she lives day in, day out with it. But that is a factor that only you can determine that you and your pet or your pet um, can deal with. Also, I recommend have a discussion with your veterinarian and their opinion in terms of your pet's pain level or options to remedy pain, like with medication, or if it's alternative methods. I don't know if that means maybe CBD oil or other homeopathic natural treatments. So that's number one. The second one, your pet has lost its appetite. Now, I'm not talking about like, your pet has an aversion to a new food that you have want to try out, but it's showing like a slight pattern. I know in my personal instance, I noticed very slightly, although my cat didn't eat a whole bunch of food all the time, she was more of like a nosher throughout the day. I saw a little bit of a decline, eating a little bit less. And very much towards the end, before she made her transition, she just didn't eat at all the day. I think it was a day or two before she made her transition. But that is the second sign. um, you may have to consider euthanasia as an option on the table when your pet has lost their appetite, refusing to eat their tastiest treats that you normally know they would always go for. Also, you may find you have to force feed your pet also to keep them hydrated. Um, so those are some things, or even in an instance, in some pets, they may be regurgitating or throwing up their food. That's a big sign, a health sign to look out for too. So number three, your pet has chronic lethargy or very, very tired. Um, One of the things you'll notice, especially it's kind of hard to notice with cats because cats are known to sleep often throughout the day. That's what they're kind of known for. But if you notice a change in your cat's normal behavior and routine, or your dog or other pet, if you notice a change in their routine, they're sleeping more often, they seem like depressed or not their normal playful spirit around the house, you as a pet parent know your pet's normal disposition. So if you notice a pattern starting to develop, that's out of the norm for them, that's something to look into. So sleeping more often, just less energetic and out of character for themselves. That's a sign. Number four, your pet has incontinence. In other words, they just can't control their bowels or having trouble reaching the bathroom. For me, in my instance, when Dusty, my cat, before she made her transition, a couple days before, I noticed um, she did have problems um, making it to to the litter box. She'd be like just next to the litter box or just outside of the litter box, and that was absolutely not part of her normal disposition or character. She never missed a beat, never missed a spot. So definitely I knew that was one of the telltale things for me in my instance. That was an alarming sign. So same for you and your pet. If your pet, it's back to quality of life for me. If your pet along the lines of pain, just like daily basic functions, is having trouble, that's another sign to look out for. Because we want our pets to have the best quality of life and have clean, not only have comfortable shelter and be fed, but also a clean, hygienic environment all the time. And then lastly, number five, your pet's prognosis is terminal. For my pet, in my instance, she was diagnosed with cancer. So the prognosis was was terminal to a point, but without surgery. But that's a different topic. But in some cases, your pet may not have the option of surgery, and it may be terminal, or maybe your pet's cancer or whatever's going on is has spread to other organs, or if it's a freak accident, maybe it's just a matter of if they do recover, the quality of life will not be there. It's all circumstantial based on your circumstance and a personal choice. But if your pet's prognosis is terminal, I personally recommend getting a second opinion, number one, because you just never know. But if you've explored a second opinion, if you've explored every feasible option within your means, including like alternative medicine, then you have to take all the information you have with what you're given in this moment in time and make the best decision for yourself. So the five things, the five telltale things that or signs that your pet may need to be euthanized. I just want to give encouragement that this time that you're going through is one of the most difficult times or decision making points in your life, and whatever your choice you decide in the end, whether it is to euthanize or not, just know that one, I would encourage you just to explore every avenue that you're able to with the knowledge that you have at this very point in time in your life. And then whatever comes of that, just have comfort knowing you did everything you could within your means with all the knowledge that you had in this point in time to make a final decision, yay or nay. But in the end, it's a personal choice. It's your pet, it's your family, it's your choice. There should be no judgment around it. For sure am not going to be the one to judge. But I hope this video helps give a little more clarity in making your final decision. For me, all five of these instances had to be present for me to make my personal choice for euthanasia, but everyone is different. Some people may decide one factor is enough to euthanize, but everyone is different. It's a personal choice. I hope this video helped you out. If you want to check the full post on the blog in more detail, this guest post was written by a wonderful writer, by Miss LaSala, and check it out on the blog. I will leave a link in the bio description below. I hope this helps you and you find this useful. Don't forget to share this with a friend and subscribe. And until next time, I will catch you later. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.